Success is not about doing more. Yes, it is not about doing more, but it is about what you're willing to let go. Hi, champions. I'm Dr. Meghna Dikshit, author of You Matter, and I'm so excited to welcome you to this channel. If you're new here, make sure to hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you never miss out on the greatest of insights and tools that can help you to become successful. And for my committed subscribers, welcome back. Your journey to mastering your mind and living your best life continues here. If you're ready to dive into this topic, that success is not about doing more, but it is what you're willing to let go, then type ready in the chat box and let's begin this journey together. Remember to check out on the two links in the caption. One is to join my live seminar to rewire your brain, to unlock your full potential to achieve all your goals. And second is to get my book You Matter so that you can start your personal growth journey with me today by purchasing the book from Amazon and take the first step towards your transformation. Now let's quickly dive into today's topic, into a truth that nobody understands or have heard from people, those who are successful. That success is not about what you gain, but about what you're willing to give up. Everyone wants to be successful, to live a life of freedom, abundance, health, love, and purpose. But few realize that true success requires sacrifice. Not sacrifice in the sense of pain or deprivation, but the conscious choice to release what no longer serves you. I want to share a small story here from epic Mahabharata. Before the onset of the Mahabharata war, the Pandavas realized that they need to amass powerful weapons. Arjun decides to acquire them, but for that he had to go through big penance. There were days he had to give up food, water, all the comforts of his home and family, face his internal demons. Only then were the celestial beings granted him the powers of the weapons. In this video today, I will share the 5 things you must give up to become truly successful. Let's begin. First, give up the need for approval. This is the first and the hardest from childhood. We have been wired to seek validation from parents, teachers, friends, bosses, and even strangers on social media. We dress for approval. We speak for approval. We even choose careers and partners for approval. But here is the truth. You cannot be extraordinary if you are living for the other people's expectations. Every great achiever, from scientists to artists, healers to entrepreneurs, had to walk away from the crowd's approval to find their own truth. Narendra became Swami Vivekananda only and only when he was able to shed away from the already trodden path of his peers and choose to go a separate way. I remember one of my clients, a brilliant doctor, who came to me saying, I have done everything right. Great career, family, house, but I feel empty. As we worked deeper, she realized that her entire life had been a performance to make her parents proud. The moment she gave herself permission to live for her own joy, everything changed. She shifted her specialization, started her own clinic focused on holistic healing, and today she's not just successful, she's fulfilled. Check whose approval are you still chasing and what dream are you postponing because of that. When you no longer need to be liked, you become unstoppable. Second, give up the fear of failure. I suffered from this fear big time. I was the youngest and I wanted to prove that I also mean something. And my father used to really push me to study hard. The fear of failure was huge fear in me. I constantly felt guilty that I'm letting my parents down. We are so terrified of failure that we sabotage success before it begins. We overthink, we procrastinate, we make excuses, all because we don't want to feel the sting of not being good enough. One of my mentors used to say this: failure and success are both feedbacks. Every success story is built on the backs of thousands of failures. In 2020, when suddenly pandemic hit and I had to shift my business online, that year was the toughest. I had sometimes 2 or 10 participants joining my webinar. I used to feel demotivated for some time. Then I would ask myself, what do I need to do differently here? What did I learn? Today, I have at least 2,000 people joining my webinar every week. So ask yourself this question: what am I not doing right now because I'm afraid it won't work? Third, give up the habit of comparison. We live in a world where comparison is constant. Social media makes sure of that. Someone else always seems more beautiful, richer, happier, or more successful. Know this, when you compare, you disconnect from your own unique journey. As humans, we are wired for feeling not enough. And this feeling feeds into us feeling less or more to others. Think of nature. The sun never compares itself to the moon. Yet both shine beautifully in their own time. Your journey is divinely timed. You are not late, you are not behind. You are just in the chapter that is teaching you the strength you will need for the next one. Comparison is not just about jealousy, it's about distrust in your own path. Ask yourself, who am I comparing myself to? And how is that dimming my light? Fourth, give up the need to control everything. This one was very big one for me because it's so subtle and deeply powerful. Many high achievers and spiritual seekers alike struggle with control. The need to plan, predict, and perfect every outcome. We do this because of fear of uncertainty, and fear of loss, fear of pain. But the more we try to control, the more resistance we create. And the resistance blocks flow. One of my corporate clients was an extremely successful CEO who was burnt out and anxious. He believed if he did not control everything, the company would collapse. Through our sessions, he realized his control was rooted in distrust in himself, in people, and in life. Once he began delegating, trusting, and allowing space for intuition, not only did his team thrive, he found peace and clarity again. Control is an illusion. What we can truly control are our thoughts, emotions, and actions, not the outcomes. And fifth one, give up the limiting beliefs about yourself. This is the deepest layer and the most liberating one. We all carry invisible stories. I'm not good enough. I'm too old. I don't have time. I'm not lucky like others. These beliefs are not facts. They are mental programs created by past experiences, trauma, or conditioning. But if you keep repeating them, they become your reality. Your subconscious mind is like fertile soil. It doesn't care what you plant. If you plant seeds of doubt, you will grow weeds of fear. If you plant seeds of faith, you will grow forests of success. Many people try to change their life without changing their beliefs. But that is like repainting a wall without fixing the cracks underneath. Make a list of all the limiting beliefs that you're carrying inside you. And against each limiting belief, write what empowering belief you can learn to imbibe. The moment you change your inner dialogue, your external results begin to transform. So now, let's summarize this video. To become successful, you don't need to add more, you need to subtract more. First, give up the need for approval and reclaim your authenticity. Second, give up the fear of failure and embrace growth. Third, give up comparison and honor your own journey. Fourth, give up control and align with the flow of life. Fifth, give up limiting beliefs and step into your true power. So I invite you today to take a quiet moment. Sit with yourself and ask, what am I ready to let go of so I can step into my next level of success? We often feel that giving up is losing, but know that it is evolving. It is consciously choosing your higher path over your comfort zone. If this message resonated with you, share it with someone who's on their journey to success. Leave a comment below and tell me which of these 5 things are you ready to give up today. Until then, next time.